I met Seirafi through you.
Yeah.
And I met you through our art show. Seirafi came into the scene. Did you guys know each other from UCLA or what?
Yeah, we were students together.
Okay.
We met in like our religion seminar.
Did you like each other right away, or was it like?
I mean,
or was it like that guy looks like a douche?
I mean, we had it was a problem because we had the same first name. So then we went
everything
my last.
with you is a problem. In my experience, everything with you is a problem.
We were like looking at each other like, no, that's my name, right? And it's like there was like this tension, but then this incident happened.
So you were the two Khalids in the class.
Yeah, so then it was like, okay, everyone's gonna refer to you by your last name. So it was Seirafi and Hussein.
Nice.
And it's like, okay, Hussein and Seirafi. And Seirafi invited me to study after class, to meet up at like one of the like study rooms in Kirchhoff, I believe was the name of the building at UCLA. So we met up to study. Kirchhoff, yeah.
That's what everyone called it, but yeah.
Kirchhoff. It had like a coffee shop and like study rooms. And we met up to study, talk about the readings. And we met up with another student. So it was three of us. And we started talking because she was Egyptian, I was Egyptian, he's Syrian.
You were?
Huh?
You were?
I still am.
Exactly.
It hasn't expired yet.
You're mummified.
But so we were talking like Middle East politics, and for some reason we got onto Syria.
This was 2008.
Yeah, this was like 2008 when
I was doing Istanbul artist residency in 2008.
You were douching Istanbul. Very good.
Yes. I'll tell you more about that later. 2008. Go ahead.
Well, so this was when Bashar al-Assad, who is still the fucking president of Syria, was considered.
I don't think that's the official title, but okay.
I think it is. I think fucking is the always
the appropriate word.
Like precede the word president when you speak of him.
Fucking
president. In 2008, he was considered a possible reformer and like a liberal, and like he's a younger generation.
Are you telling me he was like Bernie Sanders of Syria?
No, I wouldn't call him a Bernie Sanders of Syria. He was like, but they considered him like possibly a reformer.
I mean, this is after he had inherited power from his father, who had been in power for 30 years and was an iron-fisted dictator, right? Yeah. So they saw a younger dude, and they're like, "Oh yeah, he was educated in the West. He
went
dressed
to school
nice.
In England. He went to school in the UK.
So they had hopes.
Like what? He was in pediatrics, right?
I think he was an ophthalmologist.
I thought he was a pediatrician. I don't know. Whatever. He was in some kind of like fucking.
Imagine that dude with kids.
Oh Jesus. But people were like, "Oh, because he studied in the West, he must be nice." He speaks good English. We can relate to him.
That's not accurate.
If anything, the West like wanted him to be that way. But anyway.
That was the perception. In any case, during the conversation in our study session, his name came up, and I don't remember exactly the phrasing I used, but I was like, "Fuck Bashar al-Assad, like he's a fucking asshole. I think I kind of called him a douche, not in the good way, but I was like, fuck him. I think I called him a dope. Like he's a fucking like dopey ass dictator fucker." And the other Egyptian girl that we were studying with was like, "Hold on, like this guy's from Syria. Like he might be offended. What if he likes his president?" And I was like, well, then fuck him too. And that's how we. And Seirafi was like, okay. Like, I don't know when you remember. Did you say that?
I was like, I like this guy. We can get along. We can get along.
No, that was how we became friends. Over mutual hatred of Bashar al-Assad.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
That's how.
That's how the friendship began.
Nice. I like that. That's a good story.